Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In the series of C language, in the last class we have already discussed about for loop, different types of patterns using for loops, and in this video we will discuss the remaining two loops, that is while loop and a do while loop. Before going to this, there was one topic um, about for loop, so I am going to tell about that. In the for loop, you seen that there is for the initialization statement, then the test expression or expression you may say, or condition, then comes after semicolon the updation or decrement. Okay, in the for loop there is three terms. In every loop there will be three terms, that is, one is initialization, the second one is test expression, and the third one is updation statement after the code or email. Okay, but there will be another method to going this different types. I'm going to one by one. One thing is sure that in this bracket, in this round bracket, you have to give two semicolon. Okay, this thing, this initialization, you may write before the loop. Okay, you have to write before the loop, and this test expression or condition and the updation statement you may write inside the loop. Okay, int I, then another is in the for loop. Not I am starting from 0, then nothing like, then the condition will be here 5 plus plus, then there will be code. Okay, it may also be int I equal to 0 for first is blank, second is also blank, third is I plus plus. In the parenthesis write the conditional statement I less than 5, then the code. Or the third one is don't write anything in the round bracket, 0, then for statement, for first semicolon, then blank, then second semicolon, then also blank, then write I less than 5, the conditional statement is over, then write the increment statement I plus plus. There the code. You may also write in this way. Okay, these are all about the types of different types of loop. First we have already taught for loop, and they are all methods to define the for loop and their syntax. Now move to the next topic, that is while loop, another looping statement, that is while loop. The while loop is an type of loop in C language. In this you can iterate the code till when the condition is remains true. Okay, the syntax is while, first of all, the initialization statement, okay, then the condition will be checked, then your code, After that, the increment statement. Okay, how it works? First of all, when the program first come to the first, we initialize a variable like int I equal to 5. Okay, first of all we initialize this, then the program will the compiler will check, will come here and will check the condition. If it is false, if it is false, then it will skip this part. Okay, then the compiler will jump to the this step. Whatever the code will be, the compiler will direct jump from this line to this line. If the condition is not false, that is true, then the compiler will enter to the brackets, means in the loop of the for loop, sorry, while loop. Then whatever the code, according to that the compiler will execute the program. Then after that the compiler will update according to the rule of incrementation. After the increment, if the condition is going to true, then it will come to the code. If it will false, then the compiler will skip this part. Again, if the true, then it will go to the parenthesis, run the code, and then it will increment or decrement. After the incrementation, it will again check the condition. If this is true, then it will print again. It will continue till when the condition is remains true. Okay, write a program to print the numbers from 1 to 10 using while loop. Okay, so first, according to the syntax, first initialize an variable which will iterate int let's p, which is starting from 1. Okay, this is initialization. Then the while loop till when the value of p is less than or equal to 10. Till when the value of p is less than or equal to 10, then print the value of p. Okay, after this is our code. We have to print the value of p. In every iteration, the value of the p will be updated to p plus 1, that will be done by increment operator. Then write p plus plus. This is increment operator. This is condition. So if you going to try on this, first of all, output. Here I am going to write the value of p. First, the value of p will be p is 1, so it will check the condition. 1 is less than 10, so it will enter to the loop, and it will going to print the value of the output 1 first. Second, after this printing statement, then it will increment the value of p. So now the value of p will be changed to 1 to 2. P plus plus means p plus 1, that is 2. Then it will again check the conditional statement. Is 2 less than or equal to 10? Yes, true. So it will enter to the parenthesis and read the statement, that is print the value of p. Now the value of p is changed to 1 to 2. So the output will be 2 now. After this statement it will increment again, that is 2 to 3. So after this incrementation, it will again check 3 is less than 10, so it will again print the value of 3. It will happen till the value of p equal to 10, p plus plus is incremented to 10, the final value. It will check here 10 is less than or equal to 10 is equal to 10, so it will print 4 5 6. It will print again. After this the value of p will be increment to 11. P plus plus means 10 plus 1 11, so it will increment to 11. It will check here, is 11 less than or equal to 10? No, so it will not going to print the value of 11, so the output will be 1 to 10. Let's do it by online C compiler. Let me write the code first, what I already written in the paper. First I am writing has include stdio.h, then int main. In this function I am initializing int p equal to 1, then the while statement. After this the print %d comma p, then semicolon, then the incrementation operator please plus plus, then the close the parenthesis, then return 0. Okay, let's run this. Yes, it is showing the output 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Let's come to the next program. Write a program to check whether the number is prime or not. What is a prime number? First we have to discuss what is a prime number. Prime number are those numbers which has only two multiples. These two multiples are 1 and the number itself. If any number has multiple more than these two number, that is 1 or the number itself, then this is not a prime number. So we have to check whether the inputted number by the user is a prime number or not. We will do this by loop condition. We may do this by any loop, especially we will do this on while loop. I will tell you two methods to finding this solution. So method 1, the logic behind this, if we will check each number, that is from 2 to and this number minus 1, if any number is a divisor of the inputted number, then the number will be not a prime number. So we will print that the number is not a prime number. So the code will be in the main function. In the main function, first of all, by user we have to ask the number. So for this declare two variable. First of all the value which he want to check, and the second one is the index which he want to iterate through the loop. So scan enter a number, scanf %d %a. By this the user will input a number which he want to check whether the number is a prime number or not. So initializing the starting the loop from 2 to the number -1 means if the number is a, the number -1 means a minus 1. We have to divide the number by each index. So first of all, initializing the variable I starting from 2, while it will check till the value of I is less than a minus 1. The loop will be iterate till when this condition is true. Then if there will be if condition, if the index is a divisor of the inputted number, then print that the number is not a prime number. So there will be if condition. If the number divided modulus this index to 0, if this is fine, if this is found anywhere, any number, then print that not a prime. Okay, print not a prime. And the main thing is then increment the index I plus plus, then return 0. If you gonna run this, you will have not a prime, not a prime, not a prime so much time. For example, if you input a equal to 15, 19, in for I equal to 2, a modulus I not equal to 0. So for I equal to 3, a modulus I not equal to 0. So 19 is a prime number, so it will not going to print any number. If a is 15, for I equal to 2, the value of I equal to 2, the a modulus I not equal to 0, then it will go to the I equal to 3. For a modulus 3, this will going to 0 because 15 modulus 3 is a divisor of 15, so it will going to print not a prime. Then it will increment to I equal to 4. For I equal to 4, a modulus 4 not equal to 0. Then I equal to 5, a modulus 5 is going to 0. So it will again print not prime. But why we will go to check for the whole number? If we counter one number that is giving us not a prime number, what will we wasting our time? So for this we use a keyword, that is break. That is a break statement. In the next page I am going to show you that is break statement. Break statement. What is break statement? Break keyword, that is break statement, whatever you may say. If you found your desired answer and you don't want to iterate further, then write this code. It will directly bring you out from the loop. Means if in a condition, it is valid for loops. Okay, inside a loop you may write this. In if there will be a condition, if the condition will be true, then break from the, don't iterate further. Why we will waste our time? So for this purpose we use break statement. If any number, in this example, if any number we found that is modulus going to give 0, so directly print not a prime, then come out from the entire loop. So for this purpose we use break statement here. If we use break statement, then after going to this statement I equal to 3, when the value of I will be updated to 3, it will give us not a prime number, then it will came out from the loop, and it not going to iterate till 14, because here a value of a is 15 minus 1, that is 14. So it will out from the loop when it will read this break statement. For method 2, we have to know the logic behind this. If there is giving 51, check this number is prime or not. For 51 you will check this for 1, yes, it is divisible. Then for 2, no. 3, no. 4, no, not a multiple of the, not a divisor. 5, no. 6, no. 7, no. Okay. Then 8, no. 9, no. It will check till 50 and it will find no. And if 51, it will yes. So it will be a prime number. It is a lengthy process. Then we counter out this. If we don't go to the for this, okay, first of all, example this 49, check whether it is a prime number or not. First it will check 1, true. 2, no, it is not a divisor. 3, no, not a divisor. 4, not a divisor. 5, not a divisor. 6, not a divisor. 7, yes, 7 7 ja 49. 8, no. 9, no. It will won't go further if 49 true. Okay, so these are the extras, because these are the repeating for 7 7 ja. If I am going to take another example, that is 64. Okay, 64. First of all, check 1, yes, true. 2, true, because 2 into 32 is giving 64. 3, no. 4, true. 5, no. 6, no. 7, no. 8, yeah, 8 8 ja. 9, no. 10, no. 16, true. 32, true. Then 64, true. Okay, what are you observing? After this is 8 multiplied by 8 giving 64. When you are getting these type terms, 8 multiplied by 8, 7 multiplied by, which this number are the square root of this number. After these number, these are repeating. Then why we will go to iterate this, iterate the loop for this number? So we will give the condition to check for these numbers only. If these are the less than the square root number, if these are any of the number is giving any of the number is a divisor, then the automatic this part will also have the divisor part. Okay, so for this we have to use the square root method. For square root, there is an inbuilt function in the math header file. For using the math header file, we have to use the first of all, like has include stdio.h, we have to add another header file, that is has include math.h. Before this has include studio.h. Write these things as here. Okay, for only change in this position, file, the code will be same. The file I less than the square root of this number a. Here the inputted number is a. Then check for this part only. Then there will be the incrementation part. The only change in this part. Let's do these two example in the online C programming language. First of all, I will do this program. Then after this, I will change this part only. Then check whether it is giving the same output or not. Okay, these type of methods reduces our time to execute and code. So these are very useful methods. By online C compiler. First of all, I am writing has include studio.h, then int main, within the parenthesis int a comma I equal to 2. I am initializing I here in the first line. Then printf, enter a number. We are requesting the user to enter a number. Then scanf function to take the input from the user. Then write the while condition, while a less than equal to while I less than equal to a minus 1. Then according to method 1, then then if a modulus I equal to 0, then print f, within the quotation write not a prime number, then semicolon, then use break statement to come out from the loop, then I plus plus return 0. Now run this code. Enter a number 15, not a prime, it is true. Enter a number 14, not a prime, this is also true. Enter a number 59, which is not a prime number, so it is not printing anything. For the method number 2, let's just add has include math.h. I am not changing the code but writing the changes only. Has include math.h, and in the while function write I less than equal to square root of a. Enter a number 19, as it is not a prime number, so it is not showing anything. Let's enter a number 14. Another concept, that is infinite loop. There will be a while. After this, the condition, if the condition is false, then it will not going to enter to the while loop. If the condition is true and the condition is always true, then the code will going to run infinite time. And the second condition is for infinite loop is if there is no if there is no updation statement, then it will also go to going to be infinite loop. And these are the two conditions for infinite loops. First one is the condition is always true and the updation statement is not in the code. For these two, the loop is going to be an infinite one. Let's come to the third part of the loop, third type of the loop, that is do while loop. Do, then while. Okay. This is also a type of looping statement. In this, these also have three parts. First one is initialization. The second one is test expression or the condition, and the third one is updation statement or increment, decrement, okay. The syntax is do, in the parenthesis, after this the while, there will be the condition at the end, here will be the code and the update statement. And before the do you have to initialize. Okay, got it? Working of these loops are when the program control first come to the do while loop, the body of the loop is executed first. It will executed first, this part will executed first. After that the condition is checked. First it will execute, then it will check. But in other loops where the test condition is first checked, after this the after this, if the condition is true, then it will go to the inside the loop or not. But in the do while loop, first the body of the code will be executed. After that the condition will check. If the condition is true, then repeat itself. Okay, if the condition is not true, then skip the loop. For example, print the numbers from 1 to 10 using do while loop. First of all, initialize a int a equal to 1. In the do, write printf %d value of a. After that the updation statement a plus plus. After that there will be the while condition, while a less than equal to 10. So what will the output? First it will come here, then in the do it will in the bucket we have 1. So it will now going to print the first the value of a is 1. After that the value of a is updated to a plus plus, that is 2. So after this it will check the condition, 2 is less than or equal to 10, true. So next come to this condition, print the value of a. So he will print 2. After this there will be the incrementation. So the value of 2 is now changed to 3. Then check whether it is true or not. Yes, it is true. So it will again come to this print statement. So it will print 3. After this 4, 5, it will continue till 10. When the value of a plus plus is changed to 10, it will check here 10 is less than or equal to 10 or not, true. So it will going to here. After the printing of 10, it will increment to a plus plus. So the value of 10 will be 11. Now it will check 11 is less than or equal to 10, false. So it will not going to print the value of a again. So the output will be this 1 2 3 4 5 10. See compiler. First I am already written the vault of the code. Let's write int a equal to 1, do, in the curly bracket write printf %d a, then increment function a plus plus. After the curly bracket give the condition while a less than equal to 10. Now run this. Yes, it is showing 1 to 10. In the do while loop there is a drawback, that is whether the condition is true or false. Before checking that, it will always print one statement at least, that is the execution will be one at least. So let's take an example to clarify this conflict. Int a equal to 5. Okay, do a then a plus plus. After that there will be a while condition, while for. In this condition the output will be 5 only. Why? The condition is false, 5 is not less than 4. So why it is going to print this? This is because the compiler will enter to the loop first before checking the condition, and it will read print a %di comma a. So this will suggest that print the value of a. The value of a is 5, so it will going to print 5. After that there will be an incrementation that the value of a is updated to 6. Then it will check the conditions. Is 6 less than 4? False. So it will not going to iterate further. So the output will be 5. This is the thing, that whether the condition is true or false, the do while loop will execute the code at least once. Let's come to online C compiler for this program, check whether it is true or false. In the previous program I am all changing the little things, initializing a equal to 5 and while a less than equal to less than 4. Then run this whether it is giving true or false, as our condition is a false one. Let's run this. As our prediction, it is showing only one output, that is 5. The difference of while and do while loop. There are certain differences. Let's read them. I have already written. First difference is test condition is checked before the loop body is executed in while loop. In the do while loop, the test condition checked after executing the body. First it will execute the body part, after that it will check the conditional statement. Let's come to the point 2. When the condition is false, the body is not executed, not even once. If the condition in the while loop is false, then it will not going to enter to the loop. In the case of do while loop, the body of the do while loop is executed at least once when the condition is false. It will execute the code first. After that it will going to check the condition. If the condition is true, then it will iterate again. If the condition is false, then it will skip from the loop. But the output or the code is executed at least once. The third difference is semicolon is not required at the end of the while loop, while in the do while loop there is a semicolon is required at the end. If you like this video, then drop a like and make sure to subscribe this channel and hit the bell icon. Thank you.